Hi, first grade. This week we are learning strategies to help us solve change unknown addition problems. Remember, addition is just the opposite of subtraction. So if subtraction means we're starting with a number and taking away from it, addition means that we're starting in a number and we're adding to it. With change unknown, we start with a number and we add a mystery amount to it. We have to figure out the change to our starting number. So if I have 4 candies in my hand and my mom gave me some more, but I don't know how many more, now I have 6. I have to figure out how many candies my mom gave me because that's the change. It went from 4 candies to 6 candies. Today, we are going to learn how to use number bonds to help us solve change unknown addition problems. Wait a second. Didn't we do number bonds with subtraction last week? We did. Something really cool about number bonds is that we can use it with both subtraction and addition. We remember from last week that this is what a number bond looks like. I like to think of a number bond as a machine. You can see that it has 3 circles, one at the top and the other 2 are connected to it at the bottom. We learned that when we use a number bond in subtraction, we are starting with a whole, taking some away, and seeing what's left. Whole, part, part. Whole, part, part. We learned our hand motion to help us remember subtraction with using a number bond. Will you do it with me? Remember, whole, part, part. Do it with me, ready? Whole, part, part. Good. Well, if we know that subtraction is just the opposite of addition, in subtraction we start at our whole and count back and get to the ending number. Start, subtract, end. Well, addition is just the opposite. So if we start at our whole and count back in subtraction, that means that we start at our part and count on for addition. So instead of whole, part, part, for addition, it's part, part, whole. Can you do that with me? Part, part, whole. Do it one more time. Part, part, whole. Good job. I want you to watch me use this number bond to solve a change unknown addition problem. I'm going to be solving this problem. 4 plus blank equals 6. Our whole is always our biggest number. So in this problem, 6 is going to be my whole because it's the biggest number that I have so far in my problem, between 4 and 6. Now our 2 parts are added together and they equal our whole. Part plus part equals whole. I already know one of my parts, 4. It's given to me in the problem, but I don't know my other part yet. That's my change in my addition problem. It changes from 4 to 6, so I have to figure out my change, or my other part. To figure out my change in my problem, I'm going to start at 4, and I'm going to count on until I get to 6. However many fingers I'm holding up when I get to 6 is my change. Start at 4, 5, 6. My change is 2 because I was holding up 2 fingers when I got to 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Let's try another example, but this time I want you to help me. Are you ready? Okay. Our problem is 10 plus blank equals 15. Let's do our hand motion to remember how to solve this problem using our number bond. Ready? Hands up. Part, part, whole. One more time. Part, part, whole. Okay, we're adding our two parts together and it equals our whole or our biggest amount. So can you tell me what my biggest amount is? What is my whole in my problem? It's either going to be 10 or 15. That's right, my whole is 15 because it's my biggest number in the problem. That's what we're trying to get to. Now, I remember my parts. One of them is already given to me, and it needs to go here. What is my part that's already given to me in the problem? That's right, it's 10 because I already put 15 as my whole. 10 plus blank equals 15. I don't know my other part yet because they didn't give it to me. This is my change. I'm going from 10 to 15. We have to figure out how many it takes to get there. Okay, all right. So we remember from our motion that we do part, part, whole. We add these two together and it equals 15. To get to 15, I have to start at 10 and count forward. Count on to find my change. Let's count together. We're going to start at 10. Ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's my change? That's right, it's 5. My change in the problem is 5. 10 plus 5 equals 15. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Great job, first grade. Today we learned that we can also use a number bond to help us solve addition problems. We start with a part and add to our part until we get to our whole. Part, part, whole. So today you are going to be practicing using a number bond to solve change unknown addition problems. Have fun!